Welcome back to Film vs. History. As ever, I'm joined by Horatio Gould. Today we're talking about Ludwig van Beethoven.
Sick Beethoven.
Sick Beethoven, the Incels Orchestra Man.
My God.
I love this
I had
stuff.
no idea how sick Beethoven was.
It's sick.
Yeah, he's like an absolute nightmare of a guy.
Yeah.
It's awesome. He stinks.
Yeah, he smells bad.
He's completely off his face.
Yeah.
He looks like a tramp.
Maybe died a virgin.
Yeah, probably.
It's the Incels conductor.
He really is.
He's the Incel god.
Proper German, this guy.
Proper German.
We're on our way.
This is our classical music series. We've dealt with Mozart. Now, Mozart dies in 1791. Beethoven is born in 1770. There's a bit of overlap.
Yeah, and potentially they meet.
Potentially, we don't know.
We don't know.
But whereas Mozart was kind of heavenly adored, impish little ADHD prick.
Yes. He was a gift from God.
Beethoven was a stinky autistic man.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind that he's autistic.
Yes, yeah.
And
the devil put his hand up his arse and played him like a puppet, I feel.
Yes. And there's no doubt that he is writing an autistic version of war music. That's what he's doing.
Is it because there was no YouTube comments under Sydney Sweeney's Instagram for him to write hate comments?
As we put all those energies into this.
He's a keyboard warrior.
Yes.
But the keyboard is a piano.
But he's the original keyboard warrior. But as we were saying, if you play classical music over anything, it becomes important.
Right.
So you could play classical Beethoven's music over a fat guy commenting on Sydney Sweeney's
I'm so fucking horny.
Yeah.
Women on me sex.
Take your pants off. What do you mean you're not replying? Show me your bobs. Show me your bobs. Send me your bobs right now.
Hey, beautiful.
Send
hey, beautiful.
me your bobs. Yeah,
because his songs are like, hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Oh, fucking whore, fucking bitch whore, fucking bitch whore.
They are actually.
Yeah.
They are. That's a very good point. Beethoven's
hey,
music.
Hey, beautiful. Want to meet up sometime?
Oh, love
hey,
you.
Just checking that you make sure you got this. Hiya. Are you going to respond? Oh, you fucking bitch. You fucking whore. I fucking hate you.
Because Beethoven's Fifth is he's so dramatic.
Yeah.
And then it gets very nice and frilly.
Yes.
Send me your bombs! Yeah. Ludwig van Beethoven is born in the small German city of Bonn.
Dangerous.
Show me your bonds. Part of the Holy Roman Empire. And as a child, obviously this is post-Mozart now.
Yes.
He is recognised for his talent, and yet he's always been composed unfavourably to Mozart.
Because as a child prodigy, he was.
Yes. He was second rate.
Yeah.
Again, similar to Mozart, the parallels are there. His father was also in music, but he was a drunk.
Right, okay.
Beethoven had 7 siblings. He was only one of 3 to survive infancy because, at this point, it's like litters of dogs, litter of puppies.
One of them will make it
One
through.
of them will stick.
Yeah. Well, it's like that in Planet Earth. Remember when the lizards are born and immediately have to try to escape all the snakes?
Yes.
That's them trying to avoid like fucking syphilis.
Snakes. That's
fucking snake. I'm posting that and saying this is you.
Yeah.
This is all of you on Facebook. This is all my friends and family.
Now the first son, the couple's first son, his mum and dad's born in 1769. They called him Ludwig.
Right.
He died when he was 6 days old.
Nice.
And then what they do when Beethoven is born is that they call him Ludwig, and then every Sunday,
Didn't even get a score on the board.
No, yeah, he's going to walk straight back to the shed. He faced an over, and then he was no score. Christ,
Duck it.
That is one of the most glorious ways. I think that's one of the best cricket analogies I've heard on the show.
What?
Yeah.
Describe
Obviously,
basically.
Jack the Ripper hitting women for 6 has become the show's canon, but a baby dying has been out for a duck. Because when they go wah wah in Australia, they play the cartoon duck comes on.
Yeah, that's what they don't make it out at the infirmary ward.
Yeah,
it's wah wah.
Wah wah wah.
Wah wah.
Stillborn. Wah wah. Right. Anyway. So Beethoven's brother was out for a duck, and I guess Ludwig van Beethoven was maybe he's coming in at number 4.
Yeah.
But he steadies the ship.
He settles.
He puts a score on the board. Big score.
Big score.
Did he get 50? How old is he when Beethoven dies? He's 50 odd. Yeah. Anyway, Beethoven is as a kind of when you're listening to his music, which is very angry. 56, lovely stuff. 56, got a half century.
To that, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Beethoven is. This is just to get when you listen to his music, how angry and dark it is. every Sunday, he is taken to the grave of his namesake brother to contemplate the nature of mortality.
So they're trying to raise an emo, basically.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
Emo parents.
There's no better way of raising an emo than to be like, yeah, this was the original you, and he died, and he goes out for a duck.
But I guess there's no TV or phones or anything like that.
No, Sundays are very boring at the time.
It's a small German town. There really is not much to do, surely.
No. But his younger brother, who also survived,
I love this guy.
Nicholas, had a squint in one eye, which meant he had a perpetual look of being very, very self-satisfied. So
the photo of it, the painting of him is absolutely awesome. Is that
so
actually
funny.
him?
Yeah, that's him.
That is incredible. To be permanently like this.
Permanently like,
hey,
if you like, mate.
Your 6-day-old sister died. Right. Out for a duck. He's like this. Out for a duck, was she?
Just a bit.
But him receiving bad news.
Yeah, I mean, that's very, very funny.
But why does that affect your mouth?
You know, his wife's leaving him. He's like, please don't leave.
Yeah.
I'll be nothing without you.
Run for another one.
Because he's not necessarily going to be a squinty person.
Worse Mondays.
That might not be his personality, though.
His face is, I've had worse Mondays.
Yeah, I know,
that's literally his
but
face.
his personality might not be that. So he's like, please don't leave.
I'm having
Because if you
the
do, I'll kill myself.
I'm having the worst Monday ever.
No, seriously, I'm having the worst Monday ever.
This is my least favourite Monday.
Seriously, don't leave me. I love you.
Please don't leave.
My life falls apart if you go.
That sucks. Are there people around now who have that face on all the time?
Permanent smug face.
Permanent smug.
I want to get them involved.
Permanent smug syndrome.
I want to just have someone here that we can cut to.
Yeah, all right. Well, after we say something, just someone just sat there who's like, yeah, all right, guys, sure. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Is it medical?
I think it's medical. I think it's pathological. Yeah.
It's pathological, right. Okay.
Yeah, pathological anyway.
I'm afraid you've got okay face. Anyway, so Nicholas Beethoven was permanently self-satisfied.
Would we know much more about him? Because I kind of want to know more about this guy. I want to see what job did he get? Can you look up?
What did Nicholas Beethoven?
What did he get into? What did he get stuck into?
What did he do?
Pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Diarrhea, right?
Pooping, are we? Oh, I bet you need some diarrhea.
That's quite a serious job, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
permanently the smug pharmacist.
Yeah, people getting their arthritis meds.
Can I have some penicillin? I'll just check the cabinet. He supplied medicine to the French army during the Napoleon's time. Oh, there you go. Anyway, so Ludwig van Beethoven, 56. The whole thing's a scorecard now in my head. He was playing the violin and the clavier, which is like a sort of piano, a harpsichord type thing, by the age of 4. So Mozart's already got a year on him in terms of like ranking him out the gate. And his father, obviously, he's living in a post-Mozart world. He tries to market him as a prodigy, much like Mozart had. So he would lie about his son's age to exaggerate his talent, a bit like African footballers.
Right.
They, you'd never really know how old they are.
Yes, but instead with talent.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. No, but so what's he exaggerating?
He's saying that
he's
only
exaggerated his son. He would lie about his son's
only
age.
3
Sorry,
rather than the fact he's 6.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
In the same way that you in the 90s you'd sign an African footballer.
Yeah.
I've got no idea.
45 years
Could
old.
Be 45. Now, Johann, his dad, was incredibly harsh. He was drunk, and he would drag Beethoven from bed late at night to force him to play piano for his drinking companions.
That's quite fun, though. Come on! Wake up! We'll go on the point. Want to hear you play one of your fucking tunes?
Now he's also Beethoven was supposedly.
I guess you don't have the aux though, do you?
The what?
He's been on a big sesh. You come back at 4 a.m. You don't have an aux cable,
right? Or a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, you can't fucking put a UE boom on.
No,
stick Jamiroquai on. So instead, it's you get your autistic son up. Come on, chuck a bucket of water on him.
Yui boy.
Yeah, there you go. The gaps are getting smaller in between the setup and the punchline for Charlie's puns.
He's growing. He's learning.
Now, interestingly, Ludwig van Beethoven was dark. Dark complexion.
I mean, during the 2010s, during height of wokeness, they were like, so he's black Beethoven.
Really?
Oh, do you not know about this? The Black
that.
Beethoven theory. Can you look up Black Beethoven? I mean, I'm sure that they made a TV series where he's like fully black. So
Afua Hirsch presenting, was it?
These days.
Right.
I mean,
Beethoven
who's that?
was black.
Type in was Beethoven black?
This is 2020. Okay.
Yeah, Guardian. They
Black
really
Lives Matter.
they rammed that.
Yeah.
The smaller suggestion that they might be black, they're like definitely 100%.
Yeah,
Shakespeare's probably black.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no, he wasn't. He was just like slightly.
Santa's black, God's black,
Yeah.
Jesus was black.
He had a slight tan.
But there is, he was bullied as a Spaniard.
Right.
That's what they used to call him.
So I guess
that's
back
how
then,
white Germans are, that you could be racially abused
As a Spaniard.
As a Spaniard.
Wow. Amazing. Different time.
Different time.
You kind of want to get back to that level of racism where it's that, because you'd be like, it's like a different...
Who brought the Spaniard? Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Or like even from a different home county, you just want to keep pulling it back.
Yes.
So it's just like...
Yes, you've got a Sussex tinge.
Because it's a bit sunnier. It's a bit sunnier.
Slightly sunnier.
Well, these guys from Brighton. Fucking hell.
What is this Hampshire tint this guy's got? It's positively Greek.
Can't see him at night.
You know someone's from Wessex. You can see someone from Wessex when they smile at night. That's the only way I can see someone. Yes, I would like to bring that in.
Yeah.
Home counties racism.
Yeah.
Now, age 10, his father takes him out of school, even though he had not yet learned how to write, and had terrible numeracy. People maybe think he had dyslexia.
Sure.
Probably. I mean, he's an absolute basket case.
Yeah.
Which, as you listen to
He's
his music,
neurodivergent for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
And
And
but
was
it's
Mozart neurodivergent?
Yes, but I was going to say it's the two sides of that coin.
Go on.
You've got the uppity, annoying ADHD
Right.
Mozart,
Yeah.
and then the depressive, Germanic, smelly, stinky, do not look you in the eye Beethoven.
Yeah, I mean, is it ADHD and autism? Is it the split?
Seems like that's the split.
Yeah.
And whereas Mozart is the music of ADHD, it's kind of like hyper-focused perfection. This is the music. Charlie, just play a bit of Beethoven's Fifth for us, right? This is the music of a man when someone tries to make small talk. This is what's going on in his head.
Yeah.
Someone's come over and said, hello,
Uh-oh.
how are you today? And this is Beethoven's head.
Can't talk about tanks,
fuck.
can't talk about...
Fuck. Train time.
good. Don't say, how'd you get here?
How's your mother?
Don't say, how'd you get here?
Thank you. Fuck.
How'd you get here?
How'd you get here then? Shit.
Don't ask which bus you took.
Yeah, this is an autistic inner monologue.
Do you take the
this song.
56? Oh, fuck. I've got to have something new.
He's an autistic man who smells. Okay, that's who Beethoven is. Now, a man called Christian Gottlob Niefer
Yeah.
took
I trust him.
Beethoven. Gottlob is a great middle name. Took Beethoven on as a tutee. He was an organist, composer, a committed Enlightenment thinker. Beethoven is the Enlightenment's composer.
He bridges the
Yeah.
enlightenment in music, I guess.
Yes, and so Niefer introduces Ludwig to ideas of freedom and equality, woke nonsense, as well as composition. And Niefer's the first one to say that basically Beethoven's the second Mozart.
Right.
He says this kid's insane.
And so, but all of these great composers are all happening in Germany, Austria. It's interesting that
Yeah.
it doesn't seem... I don't know why it is all in this area. It doesn't quite...
Well, the Italian ones as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, but do we? How much do we talk
Well,
about
it's
them?
Vivaldi.
I guess Italians without opera.
but that's what Italians were too sidetracked with
Yeah.
fat women warbling,
Right.
and the German, the orchestra, I guess, is more of a Germanic thing.
Beethoven-
Well, France as well.
Leaving to like German Romanticism,
Yeah.
and even the movement of Romanticism in art, Nietzsche. It does feel like this sort of Germany. It doesn't really exist in the same way anymore.
Well,
I
this
don't
is,
see
this
the
is
Germans
before.
as romantic people.
No, but you've got to remember that in the 19th century, Germany was very late to become a country.
Right.
And so there was a yearning for
a myth.
and
Right.
a Germanic.
Because you go to Germany now, they're some of the coldest people you'll ever meet.
Well, they took it too far.
Right. So now they just put
They
it back
were
on the-
romantic, and then it's that story. Do you know what this
I
country?
can't imagine Germans writing this
The
poetic love
country
letter.
of Germany is this story, right? That Brett Goldstein told me, right? Of Soup. What's it called? This show that he does, the football one. Anyway,
Yeah.
he told me this story of
Ted Lasso.
that one. This is the country of Germany, right? There's a couple who've done everything sexually. They're obsessed with each other, and then they go, "We've never done anything with poo." And then they do one night where they shit on each other, and the next morning they wake up, they clean the house up, and they walk out the door, and they never see each other again, and they get divorced. That's the country of Germany. Romantic couple, amazing works of art, Mozart, woo, amazing,
Yeah.
doing everything. Oh,
What can go wrong?
Hitler's in power, Holocaust, right? That's done.
Yeah.
Right,
Scrub the shit out
and let's leave.
and let's leave.
Let's never speak to you again. That's Germany and Austria
Yeah.
now.
It's true.
Yeah.
They've been neutered. They can't
They've
be.
just gone too far.
Yeah.
They've taken it too far.
They've had to take all that energy and put it into the basement
Yeah.
behind closed doors.
Exactly. Now, Beethoven finds refuge in the household of the von Breuning family, and here he teaches piano to their children. He receives a kind of emotional stability because his parents died quite young. I don't know if they're already dead at this point. Anyway, by 13, Beethoven becomes assistant court organist, his first paid job. He goes to Vienna. He maybe meets Mozart. We don't know.
Right.
The myth is that he plays for Mozart, and Mozart said that young man will make a name for himself in the world.
Sure, but could be bollocks.
Could be bollocks. Oh, but this is when he finds out his mum's ill, mummy dies, boo-hoo-hoo. Dad's drinky. But his dad dies.
His dad dies of being an absolute legend.
Yes. Terminal legend. Terminal demand legend.
Syndrome.
Terminal legend syndrome. I'm receiving palliative care for being such a good bloke. And so at 18 years old, Beethoven's orphaned. He's the autistic head of the family, caring for his brothers. I mean, it's an autist's nightmare.
Yeah.
Mummy and daddy are dead. I've got young brothers.
I'm the emotional anchor of this family.
And yet emotions mean nothing to me.
Yes.
So after Mozart's death in 1791, Beethoven at this point is 21, Europe seeks a successor to the throne of music.
This is pre-Skrillex, right?
Sorry, we haven't placed this.
Yeah.
You're right. Should we say, so Beethoven is, let's place the death of Mozart as the year we're placing. So 1791. Would you like to place this for us?
Yeah, well, I guess it's post-Bach.
Yes.
And it's pre Calvin Harris, right?
Yes.
Pre Calvin Harris and Ravicii, that whole period.
It's post-Bach. It's pre-Italian Bach, which is spelled Bach.
Yeah, I guess the two Bachs.
The two Bachs.
Right.
German Bach and Italian Bach.
Right.
Who's better?
Only history will.
We'll see.
We won't know.
We'll see.
In our lifetime.
We'll see.
We won't know.
So he goes to Vienna. He meets Joseph Haydn, who's a big composer, and presumably there's loads of composers from this era that we just don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
So basically, the French Revolution kicks off, and there's a war, and I think maybe the French go into the Rhineland.
Yeah.
Anyway, so at some
after
point,
a period of stability in Central Europe, it's all starting to crumble.
it's starting to kick off.
Yeah.
Napoleon's in the wings, who will be a massive influence over Beethoven's career. The court that Beethoven was employed at flees into exile, and so this means he's freed from the obligations, and he goes to Vienna and he settles there just after Mozart's death. So
it's important to know about him. So he's just deeply difficult to be around and unlikable in sort of every way.
And smelly,
badly dressed. His accent sounds mad.
His brother looks like this. I mean, yeah,
it seems like he's just he walks in and it's just like a lot. All senses are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yes, you are.
He's
bombarded.
loud, he smells. Yeah.
He's loud, he smells.
Terribly dressed.
Awful.
Hair all over the place.
Towards the end of his life, he's arrested several times for being a tramp.
Yeah.
It's like when Charlie got on first class.
Yeah.
So now Vienna, as we said in the last time, is a hotbed of cultural.
Right.
It's like the Berlin of
Also,
nowadays.
he'd never worn a wig before, so all these people wearing those shit white wigs.
Yeah.
He must have looked mad because he's the only one with normal hair, basically.
Well, pray for his fucking brother. So he takes formal lessons with Haydn, but the relationship is quite strained. Haydn's getting old, busy. He's not a very good teacher. Oh, he tries to find Salieri as well, who's
the one who potentially killed. It was
Mozart.
Amadeus is about Salieri.
Yeah. But Salieri was probably Beethoven's best teacher. And then there's Schubert as well, who's another great composer. So it's all kind of like, I guess it's like Berlin in the 70s when you've got Bowie and Iggy Pop and people doing heroin in Berlin.
These
are guys in wigs eating cakes in Austria.
Yeah,
it's not
I guess
quite
so.
as
It's
cool.
not the same, yeah.
No, because basically it was cakes and coffee, wasn't it? Is this the era of the coffee house?
Yes.
It's the original coffee culture where people in wigs would eat buns and chat about ideas.
Yeah.
But it's quite funny how hardcore the ideas would have been.
What? How unwoke maybe they were?
Yes, that's what I mean. They're eating cakes and Viennese buns, and they're talking about how black people are flora and fauna.
Spanish people are flora.
The Spaniards are mushrooms.
Yeah.
And yet in the 70s, Bowie was doing heroin.
Yeah.
And talking about space, man. Let's all go to space. You know. Now the big problem with Beethoven is that he starts to go deaf pretty quickly.
Yeah, which you kind of think everyone knows that about Beethoven. That's like the thing people learn about him. And you kind of think it's going to be a bit mythologized, but it's fully true and it's madder than you would even expect. It's so early that it starts happening.
Just from the start of his 20s, so he's already composing, but he's starting to go deaf pretty much from the off.
And so, like if you trace his career, you just have to remember the later the songs are, the more deaf he is.
Yeah.
which still doesn't really make sense.
I don't understand.
And no one's really anything research I've done for this. No one's explained
how the
a
fuck
deaf
is he
man
doing?
writes
How is
the
a deaf
best
man
music.
doing that? But then how's
Because I get Stevie Wonder, right?
Do you?
He's blind.
I know, but how's he playing the piano?
But you can if you're just focused on listening, you could probably learn. But you deaf, you don't need to see more than you can hear.
Because what Beethoven would do is he'd write little notes
Yeah.
and give them to people because that's how he would communicate.
Yeah, he had a
But
conversation.
you could still
book.
hear music in his head. I imagine it's similar to like Brian Wilson.
What happened to him at the end?
He just went mad.
Oh, right.
But then you would if you're hearing everything in 8-track harmonies.
Yeah.
You would go mad.
Yeah.
It's like your canvas is too bright.
Yes.
If someone says like you pass the milk and you're hearing can you pass the milk? You're like ah! You'd go crazy.
Yeah. He's constantly falling in love.
He's
with
the
women he's seen
ultimate.
once.
He's the ultimate incel.
Yeah.
Like wanting love that.
Yeah.
He's not an incel. He's an. Oh no, he is an incel.
He's an incel. He doesn't.
Yeah. So all women he fell for. The only thing they had in common was that he thought he was horribly and smelly and unattractive.
Yeah.
And so he profoundly loved everyone. I mean, his
face was scarred with smallpox.
Yeah. He didn't bathe.
Yeah.
He was often unkempt, mistaken by police for tramps, arrested. So he fell in love with someone called Eleanor von Breuning.
Yeah.
Let's get a photo of Eleanor von Breuning up. Is she like a nano or is she got something going on?
Eleanor could be a bit more attractive than Nun Errol.
Oh, she's young. Okay.
Yep.
What a dog. No, not for me.
Could be worse.
So he writes. He while on a date with her, Beethoven makes a crude lunge, and she then obviously was offended by it because he then apologises for the lunge in a letter.
Yes.
A crude lunge. Is that
So Beethoven's probably one of the incels who's watching like Charisma on Command YouTube videos. You've seen these?
No.
So it's like this amazing YouTube channel, and there's a whole kind of sphere of these videos.
Yes.
Where they sort of
Pick up artists.
They sort of go to fictional videos like Californication with David Duchovny, right?
Right.
And they break down how to speak to women. It's like, well, this is a scene written by an incel. So don't do this because the whole scene's been written to make him look like a badass.
Right.
Or they'll go on like Craig Ferguson interviews and the way that he flirts with women, the guests.
Oh, they're deconstructing.
They deconstruct basically how to like speak to women.
I see.
So I imagine Beethoven's trying this stuff, but what's missing from these videos is that it's normally very good looking kind of
rich people
who have a great career and can do this. If you just walk out with your Star Wars t-shirt on and try this stuff, it doesn't really, it's not as romantic.
No.
So I imagine that's what's happened with Beethoven.
But also a crude lunge on a first date. It's definitely not where you.
Yeah.
I mean, is that for a kiss? Is he trying to grab the purse? What's it?
Was Grab the Purse one of his songs?
The Ninth Symphony.
You're right. Grab the Purse.
Pussy.
It's like Ode to
That's
Joy.
Debussy.
Ode to Joy and then Grab the Purse.
Yeah. Again, it's he's they're not. They can't all
lunch
be.
to Ode to Joy, Lunch to Purse.
They can't all be winners. Eleanor marries in 1802, and Beethoven never sees her again.
Right.
One crude lunge, and you've ruined it. It's all it takes with a woman. So he proposes marriage with a woman called Magdalena Willmann, and she rejects him as, quote, ugly and half crazy.
Right.
Again, this is very much when neurodivergence was pejorative.
Now, where's she quoted there? Is she writing that down?
I guess that is to his face.
Right, okay.
You're ugly and you're half crazy.
It's pretty mad having that in the history books, calling someone ugly to their face.
Crazy. I like it on
How
record.
ugly do you have to be?
On record, yeah, he was ugly.
That is surviving in the record. You thinking they're ugly.
In a eulogy, it's amazing. He was ugly. I want everyone to know that he was ugly. His 16-year-old piano pupil, Giulia Giaccardi, becomes the inspiration for the Moonlight Sonata.
Should we have a listen?
Let's get the Moonlight Sonata up.
This is one of his most famous.
If you've not, this is a very famous piece. Again, we'll have to get Charlie to cover it.
I mean, I've always loved this piece of music. I've always found it very beautiful. But I guess it's a horny teacher horning after his pupil.
Yeah, I guess
that sort of takes away from how romantic I found the song originally. When it's actually just like a music teacher who's like balding and stinky, just like
a smelly paedophile.
You've heard this, haven't you, Charlie?
I've heard this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Okay, so let's just pause that for the sake of copyright.
I mean, this is a sad horny. This is like
it's a pedo's lament.
Yeah, it's the pedo's lament. It is.
And so Charlie's going to recreate this for.
Yeah. I think you had to repeat the look of concentration on his face.
He's trying, bless him.
Let's do it again.
Let's see where we're going wrong.
Dun, 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 dun,
No. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we just have to do that for copyright reasons.
Yeah, just to cover us. But you know, to be fair to Charlie, Beethoven's hearing is deteriorating at this point. So that
What is that? What Beethoven hears?
maybe that's what it sounded like in Beethoven's head, and then somehow he amazingly plays Moonlight Sonata, the pedo's lament.
Yeah.
Her father blocked the relationship on the grounds of Beethoven's temperament and the fact that he was going deaf.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. That's two
And
reasons.
also-
I think there's a lot of other reasons.
And also, it's clearly
Stinky old paedophile.
Yeah, it's because you're going deaf, mate. Yeah,
It's because
yeah.
your temperament. And
Yes.
your temperament is you're a stinky paedophile.
Yes, I have a paedophilic temperament. I do apologise. Now, in the 1810s, he wrote a famous letter to his, quote, immortal beloved, declaring a passionate but impossible love, but it was never sent, and there are no definitive answers as to who this was.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the mystery
Do
of
you think
his...
it was just like an idea of a woman he was sending it to? Do you think he'd
Possibly.
reached that point where it was just like,
Oh, I'll
she didn't
take
even
anyone.
exist?
Yeah.
If that's him writing to a fucking sex bot. That's
Yes.
him writing to like a, come for me now bot, you know.
Just right into Babe Station but in the 18th century. So he never married. That's the point, because he was a stinky nonce. And what we
probably.
cannot know is whether Beethoven ever made love to a woman.
Yeah.
So these are all I want when people listen to this music. It's a virgin's music.
Yeah. I mean, it has more urgency than Mozart's.
Yes,
It's
yes, 'cause
really
it's brimming
just
with cum.
just like, there's
Take
a
off
real-
your pants! Take off your pants! You know,
Whereas
it's
Mozart,
so...
it flows out of him so easily.
You know. That is the difference. Mozart is shooting ropes.
Yeah.
And Beethoven...
Beethoven's shudderingly horny.
Beethoven is blue-balled to fuck
Yeah.
his entire life.
What's the science behind blue balls?
Sorry?
What is it? Apparently, blue balls, I think, is like your sperm dying. They want to come out, but they can't come out, so they die in your balls, and that's what.
Well, there is a
Right.
thing. If you're trying for a baby, you're meant to have sex every other night, because that's how long sperm can live inside the fanny. But also, the more you splooge, and I'm using scientific terms
Yeah.
here, the more you splooge, the more your sperm regenerate, because they don't live for that long. So basically, if you're backed up for if you don't have sex for 3 months and then you have sex in a woman, you're essentially ejecting a mass grave into her. Because
That's good.
It's just
Oh,
dead.
they're all dead.
Yeah.
So how often do you need to be jacking it then?
I don't know, and I don't want anyone to think that's a safe form of protection against having a kid.
I don't know if we want to encourage these guys
And
to
if you-
masturbate more.
If you bust onto like a ladybird or a fly, does your sperm think? What do your sperm think is happening?
Your sperm always thinks it's about to look for some
la-
pussy.
a ladybird or a fly. If you bust on a ladybird,
Do they try and like
I
impregnate
think
that ladybird?
Your sperm always
I'd
thinks it's in a pum
I'd say the more relevant question is, what the fuck are your neighbours thinking when you're out in your garden ejaculating onto a ladybird?
He's a biologist, right?
Yeah.
In some ways.
He's a bug chaser. I don't know, Charlie. I don't know what that would be. A friend supposedly tries to take Beethoven to a brothel, but Beethoven refuses because he has some dignity, and he calls them swampy places.
Yeah.
But they are swampy. I mean,
Yeah.
they're humid.
He's not wrong.
This is the birth of the funk. You know, funk. The word funk is like Harlem slang for the smell of sex, and that's why the music's called that, because it's like waka, 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 waka. It's it's like funky. It's like, oh fuck, it stinks in there.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, it's like good, but it's also
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. It's
If
your own stink.
If you're in the mood for it, it's good.
What's the golden age of being in a brothel? If you're going to go back to any period in time, what is the best time to really go to a brothel? Because I mean, there's you see some like British brothels now, and
Do you?
You see like documentaries, right?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like hidden camera documentaries.
Yeah.
Right. And it'll be like the main light on. It'll be like office lighting.
Yeah, I've always thought that.
Yeah.
Strip lighting.
Yeah, like it looks horrendous. It just looks looks like a sort of student housing.
Yeah, I don't know if there's ever. I mean, they're always just.
What's the golden age of the brothel? I don't know, but
I think
feel
it's still
like
to come.
for some
Yeah,
optimist, I feel Floating Worlds. There's
Japan.
more class to it,
I don't know, but there's all the tea.
and they're all into poetry and stuff.
Yeah, I
It's
couldn't.
like you're trying to get a
Oh,
break
nice,
from.
Thank you.
Trying to come.
I'm trying to come.
I imagine like
Put the teapot away, love. You stop fucking reading me. I don't want to do a Sudoku. I want to shove your fist up my arse. Christ.
I can imagine maybe like a Persian one where it's like, I don't know, I feel like the aesthetics of like a Persian brothel could be quite nice.
Yeah, but then you're dealing with monobrows, aren't you? Hairy women. Everything's got. It's only trade-offs. Really,
Right, it's true. You can never find the perfect brothel.
No. I think if you go back to like
Pompeii's got a famous one for sure.
Jesus times, where it's like we're all basically animals, and it's just like everyone. Like there's no question of like I'm fucking everyone in here. That's probably.
Is that what Jesus times were?
There's no question. I'm fucking everyone. Is that what you say?
Is that what you think Jesus times?
Hello, sir.
There's no question. I'm fucking. Just so you know. I want to get that cleared up immediately.
Also,
I'm fucking everyone in here.
But it's so funny.
Even if someone's hiding behind there, you're getting fucked.
It's also so funny how men come in so hot with that kind of language. They bust once, they're like, I'm going home.
I'm going home. I'm never having sex again.
I'm so tired. I never want to do this again.
I'm asexual.
I'm so tired.
Fucking everyone here. Right, I'm gone. See ya. I'll never speak to any of you again.
I'm so...
Sex
Mummy,
is disgusting.
I want my mum. I'm going home.
Yeah, there you go. You're all disgusting.
Yeah.
Fucking all of you.
But Beethoven never had that. So his music is, you're all getting fucked. I'm fucking all of you.
But he must be jacking it a lot, probably. You have to be. Or maybe it all came out in the music. I mean, he does look like a man who's never busted, in a way.
Sort of, yeah. He's blueboard. He's the ultimate blueball. Now, he's deaf and he's... he's deaf. He's deaf and he's blueball. That combination of like horny, but you can't hear. Christ.
So at the age of 27, so about my age, Beethoven first noticed buzzing in his ears.
Not busting.
Busting. Beethoven first started
cum dripping out of his ears. Soon followed by a slow decline.
Throwing ropes at his ears.
Doctors prescribed harmful treatments like blistering his arms with poisonous plant bark, which left him temporarily unable to play anything.
Hey, look, it's easy for us to judge now, but you've got to work this shit out.
And he retreats to Heiligenstadt, which is where this is like a spa town, I think. And he basically then writes letters of despair to his brothers, talking about killing himself.
All right, mate.
Yeah, sure. We all want to kill ourselves. I'd love to die.
Please, seriously.
Please, someone kill me.
My life is a living hell.
Yeah. But he didn't kill himself because, and this is important, he believes that he must give all the art that he can.
Yeah.
Because at this point, this is the early 19th century, this is where the idea of art becoming the apex of humanity.
Sure.
The thing that separates us from the animals is art.
The respect for the artist is coming through.
The enjoyment of art, the self-expression.
Enlightenment, individualism, so you can like sort of, the self-expression of an individual can now mean that you
life
can be
is
respected.
about the height of art is to express yourself. It's not just to make music for the king that he listens to while he eats a goose.
Yeah.
It's to express your inner life. So this is where we get.
It's no longer King Goose music.
It's not King Goose music. This is music. This is the long road to.
Is it like when you
cinema?
Yeah, like sometimes if I'm eating cereal, I'll watch something on an iPad.
Yes,
just because it's I get bored otherwise.
Because you're a toddler.
Yeah, exactly. So is that what the king's like?
Basically.
Yeah.
I want some music.
I need something while I'm eating my goose.
But Beethoven has got cum pouring out of his ears,
right?
And he's expressing his inner virgin,
right? That's like everyone has their clown, like even in a clown. If you're you're getting in touch again with your inner virgin. He had an outer virgin, so I don't really know what. There was nothing to be
inside and out. He was a virgin.
Yeah, I don't know if there is an inner virgin.
So he returns to Vienna, reinvigorated. He'd gone to a spa town. He'd probably bust a load of nuts there. He begins the Third Symphony.
Right, let's hear the Third Symphony.
Should we listen to a bit of the Third Symphony?
The problem is with, I hate how they call them the Third Symphony, the Fifth Concerto. Give them song like Ode to Joy. I can remember that.
Yes.
I can't remember which songs I listen to because they're all the fifth song, the seventh song.
I know what the fifth and the seventh and the ninth are.
Right.
Because those are the famous ones. I don't know the third. Is it that famous? I probably do.
Which one?
So this is the one that is dedicated to Napoleon, but then Napoleon crowns himself emperor and Beethoven explodes with fury and tears up the dedication page, and he leaves a hole in the actual manuscript because he's so annoyed.
Because he saw Napoleon as someone who's going to unite all people and be for the people, and they turn out to be like emperor, an egomaniac.
Yeah, exactly. So he then writes an opera.
It's quite sincere time, right?
Yeah.
I think romanticism. It's not like there's no irony at this time.
No.
Weirdly, to have the guy like this, it's kind of the opposite of this time.
I'd say we're now in the ironicism age.
Yes. And we look back on as
Yes.
like the irony age, probably.
But I also think
sarcasm did not exist because you
No.
say something and you meant it, and it was passion, and
Yeah.
you believed it, and you could say like you could be so sincere and no one make
But
fun of
then,
you.
as ideas and science keeps getting disproved, then you lose faith in everything, and so cynicism and irony is the only thing left. Because that's why the government hasn't done anything for years. It's because
Tell me about
we
it.
keep having like new dawns that are broken
Yeah,
and shattered, and so in the remains of that, no one believes in anything.
there's no ideal to romanticize.
We're in a post-communist, post-capitalist,
post
post-Blair,
everything.
post-Truss.
Yeah.
I mean, who can we elect? If Truss can't do it, who can?
yeah,
Do you
if
know what I
trust
mean?
can't, we're fucked.
Blair fucking fucked it. Brown fucks it. Cameron fucks it. Truss
Yeah.
is fit. Surely she fucks it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So where are we now?
So there probably was no sarcastic comments in this period, right?
No, it's not a very sarcastic time.
No.
Beethoven's only ever opera, Leonore, is premiered during Napoleon's occupation of Vienna. And it flops, obviously, because there's just a few soldiers
Just
in
a
the
few
audience.
French soldiers, yeah.
And he then quarrels with his patron, Prince Lichnowsky, after refusing to play for French officers. He smashed a bust of the prince.
Yeah.
And he continued producing masterpieces in this time. This is where he produces his fifth symphony, which is probably the most iconic.
Yeah, I mean, we've got in our notes, we've got written da 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 dum. And
Yeah.
You know exactly what it is.
So, Charlie, let's play a bit of that, okay? You know this one, okay?
Du, 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 du.
Right, so this is...
And then...
I'm gonna bust. Yeah, let's just recreate that for the listener, copyright free. Yeah.
There's a bit more in there.
It
was more than the others.
Yeah. So they both premiere during a disastrously long and cold concert in 1808, and
Yeah.
he's berating the musicians mid-performance. he's deaf though,
Yeah.
and he's smelly,
Yeah.
and he's drunk probably. So I mean,
Yeah.
he was notorious for a lack of public hygiene
Yeah.
and crude bodily behaviour. So he would hurl rotten eggs at waiters. Diners complain that a neighbouring table, Beethoven is, quote, investigating the contents of his nose.
Yeah. He's just running absolute havoc.
Yeah, he's
and
a
got
menace.
this huge ego because I'm Beethoven, I'm a genius. The mad genius, is he kind of the beginning
He's the
of
first
this?
one. That's what I
Really?
mean. He's
Yeah.
the first.
He's the first person to be allowed to get away with this sort of behaviour
Yeah.
just based on his
because he's like
artistic
a
talents.
traumatic artist, and he's the fact he smells and he's a virgin and
Yeah.
he's probably a nonce as well.
Yeah.
People give him that. It's the first real separate the art from the artist.
Yes.
This starts with Beethoven. It's going like, he's awful. I can't live with him, but he produces such genius.
Yeah, separate the fart from the fartist. How's that?
Yeah, exactly. Lovely stuff.
Because I mean, he probably was doing that in public. People were like, you got to separate the fart from the fartist.
Yeah.
You know.
And maybe once he went, oh, I like that. That's a good rhythm.
Yeah.
That is the rhythm of you shitting yourself, isn't it? Oh no.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Fart, poo. Anyway, so he spends most of the 18 teens and 20s in a massive legal battle over the custody of his nephew Carl, because his brother Carl, also called Carl, had died in 1815.
Confusing.
Very confusing, but they're not an imaginative family.
Right.
What a thing to say about Beethoven. Anyway, it's a long, boring
But
legal
what's
battle.
interesting about him is that he I guess because he has no family, he has no way of having kids because no one wants to have sex because he's a stinky pedo.
Yeah.
So instead, he sort of like emotionally adopts his nephew.
Yeah.
And then has this really strange, raw relationship where they fight a lot, but it's kind of close. And basically, he invests all of his family energy and emotions into these kind of like surrogate children.
But what's funny about his nephew Carl is that his nephew Carl wants to join the military and sign up to the army.
Yeah.
And Beethoven's like a reverse Billy Elliot, being like, no, you're going to be a music put.
Right,
you're going to play
right.
songs.
You're going to join the circus.
You're going to join the circus like
Yeah.
me. And then he keeps pushing him, and his nephew attempts suicide multiple times, shoots himself in the head in 1826, but survives.
Right.
So I don't know how good he'd be in the army.
Yeah. I mean,
Not to be all like Nicholas Beethoven and be like, yeah, you'll do well in the army if you can't even shoot yourself in the head.
But is that attention seeking? If you shoot yourself in the head and don't kill yourself, because you must be semi doing that on purpose.
What, missing?
If you wanted to kill yourself, you'd shoot yourself in the head, I reckon.
But if you
Or
fail,
do you think he's just like, and then How is you doing that?
Guns aren't that good in this day and age.
You'd be
Yeah, but you're
humiliated.
doing like this, aren't you?
You'd be gutted. If you
Yeah,
shoot yourself in the head, and fail to kill yourself, you'd be fucking gutted.
Yeah, it means you should kill yourself more.
I know, that's the worst bit.
Yeah.
But later he enters military service. So
How would you
he
do
must
it?
be fine. Sorry.
How would you do it?
Well, I imagine, is it a massive musket? And then you got to just like...
Head in a blunderbuss. So during the last months of Beethoven's life, Karl's place was taken by the 13-year-old son of Beethoven's friend Stefan von Breuning. And they grew so close that Beethoven even called him, quotes, trouser button.
Does he press his trouser button a lot?
Well, I don't know.
Right, because I feel those are the thoughts that are whirling around
The
his head.
thread running through Beethoven's life is
Yeah.
that his trouser button was never opened.
No one.
No one wanted
No
to
one wanted
touch
to press his trouser
trouser button. Anyway, by the 1820,
Yeah.
early 1820s, he's completely deaf. So
Yeah.
he can only watch telly at like 2 a.m.
Right. Okay.
And people don't know why he's deaf. There's theories about he had a lot of lead in his system. He may have contracted typhus or syphilis.
Probably all of the above.
Apparently, immersing his head in cold water to stay awake. Is that a cold plunge cause deafness? I don't really think so. Anyway, by the 1820s, he's totally deaf, and he starts communicating through conversation books.
Yes, and
So-
what was really interesting is that obviously this is a great record of Beethoven. There's like hundreds and hundreds of these books, but his family like threw nearly all of them away because the stuff he was saying was so fucking awful.
They burnt them.
Yeah, because he was like, no one should see.
And it's his personal assistant called Schindler.
Yeah.
So it's actually Schindler who gets rid of the
Yeah,
the
but
list,
how
ironically.
it's basically having a copy of how bad your dad speaks to waiters.
Yeah, Christ. If your dad had a book, you'd have to burn it, though, wouldn't you?
course.
You'd have to burn it.
Of course, it's a family secret.
Yeah.
How awful my dad is to waiters.
So what's amazing is now he's fully deaf, and yet he is producing some of the most complex works he ever does. Wellington's Victory, which is a graphic depiction of the Battle of Waterloo, because he hates Napoleon, so
Yeah.
he glorifies it.
But does he just like hearing vibration? Is it
Yeah,
just,
can you look
is
that
it all
up?
just like...
No one's explained that to me actually. What?
Do you want to
Why?
look it up? Because I imagine he's hearing music in his head, but it's not outside.
How did
'Cause
Beethoven write?
It must be like a...
No, you can still hear in your head.
Can you?
No, but to like understand what the orchestra are doing.
Can you?
You
hear
can
in your
still hear
head?
music in your head.
Using a sense of touch to feel vibrations through pianos. Sometimes modified by cutting the legs
No,
off.
but that's different to. He will have heard music. Anyone can
just
hear
memory.
Anyone can hear music in their head, and then it's trying to express it so that you can hear it back in your ears.
So I guess he just had such a deep understanding of music.
He basically could see.
He knew what every
He
note
could see
sound.
the Matrix musical code, right? He's seeing like ones and zeros, and he adds them up.
But he still doesn't really know if it's any good. He'll have no idea.
He'd have died not knowing if anything
Yeah.
was any good.
Yeah.
He heard physical vibrations
Right.
and inner musical imagination.
It's like those headphones now, the bone conducting ones
Yeah.
you can do for swimming. So I guess it's like that.
What's that?
So like, I guess if you're deaf, you could probably listen to music that way.
Yeah, you can, because you can have a
So
thing
basically, as
there.
opposed to going in your ear, and this is why you can use them for swimming and it's better for running.
They go in the bone.
It's just here, and the vibration goes straight into your head.
cochlear bone there. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just vibrations.
Yeah.
And so, but your brain interprets it as noise.
Like
Yeah.
vinyl.
No.
It's
Vinyl
all-
has grooves.
Yeah, is it just like using grooves?
No.
No.
Where's the grooves?
Don't know.
He would place a wooden spoon in his mouth to feel the vibrations of the
Right.
piano, which travelled through his jawbone.
Right.
He's probably just biting on a bit of wood while he fucking
Yeah.
jack at it. Anyway, so despite illness, depression, alcoholism, Beethoven's late period produces monumental works, and we get to his Ninth Symphony, which is the kind of the apex of his achievement. This is
Yeah.
still one of the most complex pieces of music ever written.
Yeah. This is the theme for the European Union.
It ultimately, yeah, because
It's
it
the national
comprises
anthem
Ode
for
to
the-
Joy.
yeah.
That's the fourth movement. It's the first major composer to put vocal parts in a symphony. This is how Beethoven is always breaking rules
Yeah.
and moving music
Rules
on.
of hygiene.
Rules of hygiene, rules of
consent.
eye contact, rules of consent. And, he suffers pneumonia, jaundice, liver damage, but continues composing. At the premiere of this work, he is conducting, and then he can't hear that the musicians have stopped. They've finished. And then the other conductor has to tap him on the shoulder and turn him round so he can see the standing ovation that's happening behind him.
Right.
Very
So you have
moving.
no idea.
So bear in mind, this is the most complex piece of music ever written. This is Beethoven's crowning achievement.
Did he bring in singers for this?
Yeah.
And that was revolutionary.
Yes, because that you didn't put
no
choral
one
stuff
sang
in
along to
symphonies.
this, right?
So he broke rules. He founded modern kind of the whole romantic movement.
Yeah.
And so I'd just like to play a little bit here, and Charlie's going to try and recreate it for our copyright restrictions.
Yeah.
So
you heard this?
Yeah.
yeah, you know this, right? Okay. This is actually the music, as when you get to the end of Civ 3, they play that as
Right.
like the enlightenment phase. So this is the Enlightenment theme
So,
tune.
Ode to a Young Boy.
Ode to a Young Boy.
Yeah.
So Charlie, this is Beethoven's most complex piece. The ninth symphony.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I guess he's breaking some rules as
Lots
well.
of rules, yeah.
All right, thank you,
Okay,
Charlie.
so-
That's enough.
And that's the theme tune to the European Union.
Yeah, it is. Whole place is a toilet now. No wonder we left.
So that was Beethoven's ninth, his last sort of major piece. He dies on the 26th of March, 1827, during a violent thunderstorm. And his
Which
final,
you just heard.
which you just heard from his final words, greeting a late delivery of 12 bottles of his favourite wine, was "Pity, pity, too late."
Okay,
Because he just wanted some booze. He was an absolute booze hound in his final few years. He likely died from liver disease. Maybe it was Hep B,
Right.
Or just because he drank himself to
But
death.
just at the time, you have no idea what's killing you, to be honest.
Nah. And his head and skull fragments are again
Phrenologists come back.
intense phrenology.
Yeah.
I do find it.
I guess you can have two, having Mozart and Beethoven's, you can now look to see if there's anything that links the two.
Yeah, I do think it's so funny that phrenology comes after the Enlightenment.
Yeah.
This is the Enlightenment. Finally, we see reason.
Yeah. 'Twas blind, but now I see.
Yeah. Oh, I know why you're stupid.
Yeah.
You've got the thick button in your head. So Beethoven's
So
skull
you
is
had the
cut
music button
apart.
pushed, but never the trouser button pushed.
Never the trouser button.
Right.
He died. His trouser button was stuck down, never to be pushed. Yes, they were looking for the quote music bump that would explain his
Right.
genius in his head. So Beethoven dies, and Beethoven's funeral was crazy. But so this kind of
So is he
tracks
getting
the-
absolute chart-topping bangers during his lifetime then? He must be.
Some of them are, yeah,
Right.
but some of them are not. His funeral draws thousands. People snip locks of his hair as
Right.
relics, like it's a Catholic indulgence.
But
kind of
what's
thing.
weird is he doesn't seem that popular while he's alive.
No, he's not a likable man.
Yeah.
But people think he's a genius.
Even though he's chucking eggs at people in cafes, but you can get away with
yeah,
that stuff.
he has fans.
Right.
But in the same way that fucking Marilyn Manson,
Right.
you know,
Right.
or probably not. I mean, isn't he
Nonce?
nonce or
Or rape-
No, he
rapist?
sucks his
or-
own dick. That's the whole
I think.
thing.
Doesn't count as rapist with your own dick. Oh, is that what you say?
Who am I here to meet?
Anyway, so he dies, and I guess what his death signals is the complete transition from the early days of Mozart, where you were a salaried musical chef, to the archetypal artiste.
Yeah.
And he even said during his life, he doesn't make music for the masses.
No.
It's the first musical art snob.
Right.
The first film bro. All this stuff
Yes.
starts with
Yeah,
Beethoven.
yeah.
Beethoven
Okay.
is the first person to be snobbish about his audience.
He's the kombucha mother.
He is
of-
the kombucha mother.
Charlie.
No. I don't know why we've given Charlie more equipment.
Charlie, don't say sorry, then start playing it again.
So just to play us out, Charlie.
Yeah.
Right, his most famous piece, which was not published during Beethoven's lifetime, is Für Elise,
Yeah.
which obviously was a girl that he was trying to bang, probably. And it was discovered 40 years after his death. Right. Charlie, should we just play a bit of the actual piece so just you can get a sense of it?
Yeah.
Is it that one?
Yeah,
Oh, that's fine. You don't need to play it. Just you play your version.
Okay.
So who's this for?
Elisa.
All right. I think if I was Elisa, I would probably be like, I don't know if I'd rather you didn't dedicate this to me.
No.
I always miss you. I just wanna kiss you.
Make it about Elisa.
Elisa.
Lisa, you're the nicest lady I've ever met.
Well, Elisa, you're the nicest lady.
Elisa, I just wanna kiss you
That's good.
on
Yep.
your tummy and bum. I'll eat your
Is that your phone ringing? Fuck me.
on
Fuck
your
me.
tummy and bum. On your tummy and
Okay,
bum. Where are you
right.
from?
Right.
Where are you really from?
Stop.
Where are you from?
From
Where are
Elisa.
you from? Why is it where are you from, Elisa? What isn't it?
Where are
what-
you from?
Where did that come from?
Where did
We
you
don't
come
know
from?
where, you
Elisa?
know, she, you know,
Where did
we
she
don't
come
know.
from?
Well, how? I didn't realise Beethoven was racist. Okay, so
But I mean,
that's
Charlie's
been,
also going deaf as well, so that he's got that.
yeah,
in common
and
with
blind,
Beethoven. Yeah, deaf and blind. So
and thick.
yeah, stinks.
That's and he smells. Anyway, that's been Beethoven. If you'd like more, then our Patreon this week is on Wagner,
Right.
Hitler's favourite composer, my
Yeah.
favourite composer, and Charlie will be doing some of Wagner's songs
Yeah.
with lyrics that would not go down well in some
Sure.
countries.
Yeah.
That's on the Patreon. We're £3 a month. You can also
if you thought
smell
Beethoven was had some problematic views.
Oh.
Wagner really.
where you're from just the beginning. If for £3 a month,
Where'd you pray?
if you if you would like to join the Patreon, if you would like to smell as bad as Beethoven did, then for £3 a month you can join our community and get instant access to episodes,
Yeah.
ad free.
There's herd immunity if you smell bad with our
There
patrons.
is, yeah,
Because you go in there, no one notices you. There's so much else going on.
exactly.
You know, in polite society, you stink out like a sore thumb.
Not in our Patreon.
No,
If we ever get them in
strength in numbers.
yeah, if we ever get them in a room, you there's a high chance to be one of the best smelling people there.
We had to use incense balls on tour,
Yeah.
filled with Linz Africa.
So that's been the Great Composers. Wagner's on the Patreon. That comes out on Friday. We shall see you next week for a topic that people have been requesting for some time.
Begging.
It's the resumption of our most controversial series.
It's a gift.
It's a gift for Christmas next week. But if not, see you on the Patreon. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
This has been the Classical Composers. Goodbye.